Hello, quarantiners. Quarantine. Welcome to day 13. You're doing great. Week's halfway over. And thank God for that, because I don't know about you. Yesterday sucked. All of March sucked. But it really just went out with a big old middle finger and a fart. Jeez. It was a lot. I had to sort of exhale multiple times. It was a lot. And it looks like Thursday and Friday are lining up to be worse. So I'm trying to enjoy the downtime today by preparing myself for the onslaught. So today's tip, it's called Yes It Did. And here's what that means. Past couple years, my fourth pregnancy was pretty rough. If you've been following me for any modicum of time, you've heard all about it. This pregnancy was terrible. It damn near killed me. But I just had to have that baby. And don't say she was worth it. I'm not going to put that on her. She does not ever have to be worth it. It's not the point. She is really cute, though. But the pregnancy was difficult, and the difficulties extended for another year. As you might have gathered, I'm kind of an active person, ADHD. I don't sit still very long. And I was trapped by chronic pain in bed for the better part of 2 years. This put a real damper on my body and my spirit, because I tell you, when you don't have a physical handicap that people can immediately identify without having to ask you about it, then people don't take pain seriously. And pain is also very subjective. What feels like a 3 to me might feel like a 7 to you, because bodies are very different. There's no way to really communicate how much of it is physical versus the mental, which again is a stupid thing to do because the two cannot be separated. But I tell you that to tell you this. During a period, pretty dark, when I couldn't do the thing or any of the things that I usually do, like go for a run or even sit up for very long, that keep my mental health buoyed, I had to come up with a new bag of tricks. And that bag of tricks is the basis of a program that I offer called Runner Interrupted. And in Runner Interrupted, I have daily texts, which are open to everyone free for this month. If you want, I'll post a link to the Google form in the edit in the comment section of this video. But the daily texts are written by me. They're directly from me. And it's the sort of thing that I would have wanted to hear first thing in the morning, every single day. Connection to my old self, because even I need a Coach MK at times. And something else Coach MK does and did during that dark 2-year period that she tells her runners interrupted to do. It's cool if you can't do the thing that you want to do. But if the thing you want to do, for example, is running, then there's probably other things that you cannot do while you are training. And we complain about those all the time. One example is anything on Friday nights that involve going out, because we have long runs on Saturdays. So why do I get excited about going out on Friday nights? I'm an introvert. Pretty clothes. I like dressing up. I like blowing out my hair. I'm as girly as a girl can possibly be. And for most of my life, I didn't lean into it because if you tried too hard with your appearance, people would think you were stupid. I still walk into rooms with big earrings and they just talk to me like I can't do math or like I'm there to get them tea. So Yes It Did is sort of the truest parts of me. And it's kind of cool. If some part of what I'm saying or what I'm about to say resonates with you and you're working from home, chances are you could do this too. Yes, it did. On a day when I would say that, I would go to the closet, day when I was particularly down, and I would grab my favorite pair of shoes. My shoe collection is ridiculous. And because really, why'd I have this job? To have the money to buy the things that I wanted and take care of myself. And I do have some remnants from that previous life. You bought those shoes? Yes, it did. You wore those shoes? Yes, it did. It's great. So when I feel blue, I just put on a pair of these shoes. Most of them sparkle. All of them are fun. And you don't have to go out to enjoy them. Sometimes I'll put them on and go in my bathroom or my kitchen where the lighting is really cool and will bounce off the glitter like sunlight. Sometimes I tear these things down. I don't care how hot it gets in this room just because I want to watch my foot sparkle. But there is something about, and maybe this is because I lived in Japan just a little too long, because I really don't care. There's something amazing about being in Japan and watching a middle-aged or much older woman dressed head to toe in Hello Kitty gear with sparkly shoes. I remember seeing that and thinking, gosh, you just did that. It was what you wanted to do. And you just did that in this country of all these rules and like more social norms than we have. You just left the house like this. Well, why can't I leave the house wearing what I want to wear? It's because it's not acceptable at work. There are consequences. But you know what? We're in a period where anything goes. Wear your favorite shoes, blow your hair out, put on your earrings, don't wear pants. Who's going to know? But in those moments when you need to remember what it's all for, when you get too caught up in worry, the pandemic might take us all out tomorrow, but today I'm going to sparkle. All the more reason why not wear this today. Just saying. If none of that works, just looking at something is totally distracting and incredibly pretty, as these shoes are, and I don't know if you can get the full effect of them. They're just really amazing. I love these shoes so much. They're ridiculous. But yeah, it makes my brain freeze. It makes me smile. I forget what I was worried about, and I remember, yes, there are deeper things in this world that it's all for, that are worth living for and dying for and worrying about. But there's also sparkle, a whole lot of sparkle. And when all this is over and I go forging back into this brave new world, I know that I'm going to choose to sparkle a hell of a lot more. And it's not just going to be in my nest at home. I sincerely hope you can say the same. You're coached. You're loved. Let's keep winning at life until this afternoon when Lindsay Warren is going to beat me up with endorphins.